Hello, my lovely ones. It's Mary Rosette, and today, by talking to several people or a text message, reading some comments in some spiritual groups, I realized that energies are absolutely blessed. Okay, and 99.9% of people feeling terrible. And I notice lots of ambulances. I live in a big city. I notice lots of ambulances are taking a lot of people today to hospital, and hospitals are packed. Okay, so I decided to do an in-depth energy update of what's going on, and it's a lot going on. Okay, so on top of all the ascension energies, on top of all the activities we've been getting for sun, that is preparing us for big solar flash. Tomorrow, ta-da, is eclipse. Tomorrow is sun eclipse, October 25th, plus new moon. Okay, so combination of these two, obviously, killing people like emotionally and energetically. So you have to take care of yourself. Okay, please take a salt bath. Do mild exercises, not crazy ones, preferably with these energies. Drink lots of water. Drink green juice, fresh one, not the one you buy from store. Okay, the one that you do yourself. And if prayers and meditations help you, please go ahead. To be honest, even prayers and meditations are not helping me since yesterday. Energies are so strong. And it's not just a regular eclipse, right? It will be a hallway for sun eclipse, which will start tomorrow, October 25th, up to November 8th to lunar eclipse. Okay, that's why it's so strong, and people are feeling so many energetic symptoms. Since yesterday, I've been feeling so hopeless, and I couldn't even recognize myself because for many years, for having a not very easy life, I'm used to being somewhat positive and picking all my parts and putting it together somehow. But since yesterday, even that one became a challenge. So that's why I thought if I'm feeling so unwell energetically and emotionally, probably other people are not feeling that great as well, considering amount of people I saw today that were taken to hospital by an ambulance as an emergency along with police officers. So it means something serious. I don't want to scare you, but at this point, be careful for your health, for your physical health, for your emotional health, and for your energetic health. Okay, we have one more thing coming up. Okay, just hold on, just don't faint. Mars will have a retrograde on October 31st, and unfortunately, October 31st, I know it's many people's favorite holiday. I used to like it a lot. I still like it, but I don't go to crowded places to celebrate it. It's Halloween, and energies of Halloween are so strong that you cannot imagine. A lot of dark forces will be coming to Earth because we are celebrating, we're kind of inviting them, okay, knowingly or unknowingly, but they will be here. So because they have heavier energy, those entities, people will be feeling, even those people who don't give a shit about this holiday, they will be feeling very heavy, okay? And obviously, any object, any words, okay, any kind of appearances, any kind of clothes has their own energy. You will see a lot of people with a scary makeup of blood bleeding and stains from gunshot, right? And partially hands or cut off legs hanging from people's doors and cars, and obviously lots of fake graveyards will be decorated in people's lawns. So all of that will bring an energy of the most lower vibrational ever. So if you are sensitive, I recommend you, just like me, don't go to crowded places to celebrate this holiday. For some spiritual people, it's okay. They are alchemists. They can be very well off with both energies, both a light energy of source and dark energy of Satan. So if you're one of those, you will be fine. If you are one of those who are very sensitive to dark energies, put as many shields as possible. Ask Archangel Michael to wrap you with his blue light. Ask Archangel Zadkiel to wrap you like 3 times with his purple light, okay? 3 times, okay? And ask the source to wrap you with his white energy of him or her, whatever you call her, whatever you think it's she, he, everything is correct. There is no right or wrong. So imagine, close your eyes and imagine there are archangels closing you. After him, Archangel Zadkiel closing you. First Michael, then Zadkiel, then white energy of source, okay? And yeah, try to just stay away from those big places that will be holding big parties and stuff of 500 people to 1,000 that I used to go before I became more sensitive to other people's energies. So I don't do it anymore. So yes, October 31st being Halloween and Mars turning retrograde, obviously. Mars has very strong energy. You know, everyone says from ancient Greece that Mars is planet of war. So yes, it has very strong energy. Combination with Halloween, it will be extremely strong. So take care of yourself, okay? Self-love, self-care first. Then you can worry about parties and other stuff. Okay. Eclipse brings a lot of changes. Something that is not needed in your life is going to end, including relationships. And I will bring you an example. I used to work with one vendor, very lovely lady, for 3 years. And she always wanted to be a friend, but even though she was nice and polite, I can feel people's energy very strongly, right? And I can read the energy. I felt like she is not who she pretends to be, okay? She pretended to be nice. She offered the best service as a vendor. And on Friday, when I called her to reschedule my appointment, she went blast and she went like completely turned to a different person. So actually, I read her energy. She did not turn to a different person. Her mask fell off. She's a professional narcissist who can wear narcissists can wear the mask for decades. 3 years is not a long time for them. And it's totally okay to reschedule with vendors. I rescheduled with her a couple of times before. We've been working for 2 years, and she didn't have any policies that clients cannot reschedule their appointments, or didn't have any policies that I have to pay any fines. It's just her mask fell off. So imagine if I would be friends with her. I found actually vendor the same date. And you would not believe it. I found another vendor in a salon, in beauty salon. Women just approached and started to offer me her service. Bingo. I'm like, can I get a quote for your service? She's like, yeah, sure. See, universe will remove and right away will remove narcissistic people, people who cannot go to 3D or 4D as of yet, or will never go to 4D or 3D at all. Okay, because you know that ultimate goal of the source for this planet is to bring the vibration of planet to 5th dimension. So yeah, if relationships are ending, please don't be upset. And this is not just the first one. Exactly 1 week before that day, so last Friday, not last Friday 2 weeks ago, yeah, the other Friday. Another vendor, he just blasted on me for one simple question that I asked. okay? It was not an extraordinary question. I didn't ask for his bank account. It was just a simple question, and he just burst into anger. So for that for that vendor, probably I will meet another as well instead of him. And but at least I knew his personality. He never pretended to be very nice, very polite or something. That's why I wasn't that much shocked that he became angry. Here and there he used to get angry. But this vendor that went nuts and rival last Friday, I was kind of still surprised. Even though first time when we met, I read that she is narcissist, that she has those qualities, okay? It can happen not just with vendors. Your friendships may end. Your marriage may end. Your relationship with your partner may end. Doesn't matter if it's common law or just start dating. And your job or your business may end if it does not serve your higher purpose, okay? And again, if those people are not ready to move to 4D or 5D, maybe they will later, but for now, this is it. We have to look at what's happening now. We have to take care of ourselves now and not to think too much about future. Just to let you know, the source or the guides and angels and archangels we channel, they will never tell us exact dates and exact years of what's going to happen, when this all going to end, okay? Because they do not want the dark entities to read our energies and find out this information. That's why it has to be kept in secret. They can tell like rough years, maybe between 2027 to 2032, but they will never say the exact dates, okay? It has to be kept in secret, and later today in my energy update, I will tell you. But for now, just a reminder, if you resonate with my energy, please subscribe and hit bell button for my future upcoming videos so you get notified. Also, if you like this video, hit like and leave your positive comments. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. Please follow me on Instagram as well. I do post a lot of good things there that will help you to go through 4D, 5D easier, and I post there shorter videos with energy updates and other videos that can help you with your, not just with your ascension process, but with your personal life, with your relationships and other stuff. Okay, next. Oh yeah, and don't forget that on top of everything that's happening, we keep getting downloads for ascension energies. We keep getting downloads from the sun through small like solar flares and geometric storms and stuff. So it is not just this eclipse energy. So everything is combined. Poor people, I know, like I feel bad sometimes for the humanity, but it may surprise you, humanity and this planet are not the only ones who are going through a battle with dark entities to go to higher dimensions. Now I will list you some other planets where galactic federations and army of souls are trying to fight dark entities as much as they can, okay? And this may be a shock to you. When I found out about it, I was surprised too, but only now source, archangels, and all other energetic beings who are helping us with our ascension and fighting the dark forces just revealed us that it's not just planet Earth, it's other planets who are also were having hard times with these dark entities. Dark entities were torturing those planets for eons of years as well, just like they were doing it with other planet. So it's not just can you imagine how hard it is for Galactic Federation and for Army of Swords to fight so many battles? And it's not just one planet. We're 8 billion. Imagine in each planet how many billions of beings there. And it's a huge battle. They have billions and trillions of war spaceships, the Army of Swords. And they have a lot of soldiers, they have a lot of leaders as well. Their army also has hierarchy. For example, Archangel Michael is one of the generals, and Ashtar is commander of Galactic Federation. I don't want to name a lot of names now, I don't want to confuse you, but just to let you know why people are feeling so bad. So if in one planet there is war going on, so I'm not gonna scare you. It's not physical war. I know we're having war like in between Ukraine and Russia now and other few countries, but when I say war here in my energetic updates, I mean energetic war. Some starseeds can see it, some starseeds can feel it, but overall energetically, entire planet can feel it. They can feel that something is off, but they cannot understand what, okay? So these are the planets that also has to be released from dark entities. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and surprisingly Moon. Moon is not an empty dead planet as some corporations or country told us. When they send someone or didn't send someone, nobody knows that until now. No, it's not empty, my dears. There are beings as well, and there are stations of dark entities. Their stations are big. When I say stations, they have like a lot of spaceships, they have their own weapons and all that stuff. Their weapons are much more powerful than all our weapons combined, all our weapons combined in our planet. Imagine how many battles are facing now Army of Swords. Okay, so because of so many battles are happening in so many planets, we all feel it because we're all one. We all live in one galaxy, okay, and we all come from source, so energetically we're all connected. So because so many battles are happening in so many planets, plus these eclipses, retrogrades, and ascension downloads and activities from sun that's preparing us for big solar flash, is all affecting us. And I spoke with a couple of doctors who are very enlightened, and they said that they never were busy ever in their career like last 2-3 years, because people are getting sick a lot physically plus emotionally, because energy, apparently first you feel bad energetically, then emotionally, then physically. Doctors didn't disclose anybody's names, obviously it's all confidential, it was just a general conversation, okay? But don't worry, we're well supported by source, okay? Just because so many battles are happening in so many other planets, it does not mean that we're left alone. There are lots of soldiers of source that's taking care of planet as well. They allocated their army very well, so they're professional and they know their work, and obviously it's hard for them, and they said that they work, time is different for them, but they just wanted us to know that if we transfer it to our time, they work 24/7, 365 without any break. Can you imagine how many battles they have to fight? And the enemy is not weak. Enemy also has their own very, very good weapons. They have lots of stations hidden in the pockets of dimensions. So I don't give you too much details about the war, but just to know that don't be scared, okay? Source will win at the end. We're all well taken care of for now. If every person does the shadow work, if heals themselves, heals their ancestral wounds, um, keeps their vibration high, and take care of themselves as their loved one, well, like look after children and pets, because I can hear all my neighbors' pets for last 3 days are barking, and I can feel from their energy that they want to tell their owners that they're not feeling well. If you if you know how to do a meditation on your dog, do it. Send them love. Ask archangels to cover them with light as well. The same thing you can do for your kids, okay? And adults have to take care of themselves, okay? Every adult is responsible for himself. Remember, we cannot drag anyone from the hair to go to 40 or 50, because everyone signed a contract. Not everyone will go to 40 or 50. Either they are not ready yet, or they just don't want to. Because it's not let's go to 50, let's go to 40. It's not knocking a door and just entering, right? If you're listening to my video, if you're watching my video, you probably have been doing for many years a lot of healing, a lot of events, a lot of retreats. You did a lot of Akashic record healing and a lot of ancestral healing, and a lot of sorts of different type of healing. You did probably life regression, right? So it's not like you just, hey, I want to hop to 40 or 50 and it's gonna happen. No, it's probably not. And many people say that solar flare will help to increase people's vibration who even didn't do a lot of healing work, but that's not guaranteed yet. It's better to be responsible and take charge on your own, okay? And for those, as I said, who cannot take care of themselves and don't know what's going on, small kids and pets, you can take care of them. I even send love to my plants, really. For last 3-4 years, a lot of my plants has died because energy are so strong that even plants cannot handle them. It was never like that. I love flowers. I love greenery so much. I also had more than 30 flowers in my house all the time since I was 5 years old, and until now. But now I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 left. One I had to toss to garbage yesterday. Unfortunately, my flower died. So send love to your flowers as well if you love your flowers. And you can put crystals around your flowers, and like I wouldn't recommend to put crystals beside the dogs. They may eat it accidentally, right? For your kids, you can do a crystal healing if you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, please don't, okay? Because some crystals can be very strong for kids. There are actually Reiki masters. They do healing for pets and they do healing for kids, actually. So when I used to have a pet, I used to just pay a Reiki master to do a healing for my dog. So yeah, take care of your pets as well. Energies are crazy, okay? And there are lots of ascension and symptoms are happening, energetic symptoms are happening. It's good to take care of yourself, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not responsible for your health. If you feel really bad, like physically, obviously, if you don't feel well physically, you have to consult with your healthcare professional, because the amount of ambulance I saw today, how many people they took to hospital, I was surprised. I haven't seen anything like that for since we had COVID, when everyone was depressed and caged inside their own house in every country almost. I love you a lot, okay? Sending you lots of love. And I hope we'll meet in my next video again. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want me to do a video in a particular subject, like some people were asking me how life will be in 5D, please leave a comment and I will try to do a video on your favorite subject. Okay? Love you all. See you in my next video. It was Mary Rosette.